Greetings, I'm Dr. Aaron Studwell. Thank you for tuning in. I was asked to do some video footage for a YouTube documentary, being a YouTube creator, small though I am. So I put together about 15 or 20 minutes worth of footage. Everybody's supposed to be used for a little bit, so I just took the bigger compilation, made it one video, and send it off. Now I'm going to take the exact same video, take this introduction, and put it on the beginning. I will warn you, I am aware of it. I made a cardinal mistake making the videos. For most of them, I did a portrait, not landscape. I couldn't edit it up. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't fix it up without really going blurry or zoomed weird angles on me. So you're gonna get bars. I'm aware of the error. It won't happen again. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your interest in tuning in. If you have any ideas what you want to see in a video, science fiction, just more of me, more of the weather stuff, let me know. And we'll start putting together more content and more interaction with my followers, and appreciate your time. So if you like this, and I'll put it at the end too, please like the video and follow me on YouTube, and then find me on other social media. Give us a follow there. Check out the website, ExoConsulting.net. See what we're doing, see where we're going, and let's figure out ways to work together. Thanks for your time. Good morning, Dr. Aaron Studwell. This is for Life in a Day. I was surprised when I got the invitation. I know it's for a lot of YouTube creators to share our lives and to do a documentary. I'm in Norman, Oklahoma, and I'm a PhD scientist with the channel ExoConsulting and ExoConsulting.net. So you get to share your day with me. Just getting started here, 8:37 a.m. Central, and you're going to join me for a day of running around town, doing content for one of my brands, working on research, and then working on an article for that. And we're just going to spend some time together. You get to see a day in the life of a pretty small creator, but you have to start somewhere, and we're going to start here. And thank you for joining me on the journey. It's me again. It's 10:32 now Central. You didn't need to see me cleaning up around the apartment or putting together a bird bath, but that's been part of my morning. I'll be coming back and doing content, but for a little bit, you're going to go for a drive around Norman, Oklahoma with me, but we're going to have a little fun with it. We're going to do a bit of speed driving. And yeah, part of the morning's already been putting together some content, putting out the weather forecast for Kansas Speedway. I did introduce myself earlier. I'll do it again. Dr. Aaron Studwell. I'm an atmospheric scientist, weather forecaster. I do forecasting for NASCAR. My YouTube channel is ExoConsulting. And what we do there is we do atmospheric science research. We do some sales. We're doing a little bit of everything. We're doing some broadcast stuff. And we're just kind of trying to grow the business, and I'm glad you're along for the ride. Glad I could be part of this. And the next thing you will see will be the inside of my car as we go driving around Norman, Oklahoma. And we'll do a little intro then too. Thanks. Bye. Well, it's 11:02, moving along here. Actually working on some content for the YouTube channel. Brandon Crowd, who I do a podcast with, it's his podcast, the Lap Traffic Podcast. We had talked a couple weeks ago about my sponsorship of the number 32 Go Fast Mustang in the NASCAR Cup Series. So that's a little segment I'm putting up now. I do daily social media, both on my ExoConsulting Twitter channel and all the other social media we do, and then also on the Race Weather brand, which is part of ExoConsulting, but is a separate brand and kind of a standalone platform. So, you know, we're going to go through all this, doing the video now. Then we're going to go out and we're going to take a speed run around Norman, Oklahoma. We're going to go on what I call Fritter Quest. My phone actually knows it, and it goes capital F, capital Q, Fritter Quest. So we're going to do that in a little bit, and I'll speed that up, and that'll be part of the documentary. But for now, we're working on content, video, and we're going to put social media stuff up, and we're going to go get some fritters. Talk to you soon. Bye. So, okay, now we are heading out. It's around noon Central, and we're going to, like I said a couple other times, we're going to head down to Campus Corner to go pick up some pastries. This is my day so far. I have put together a bird bath, and hello.
Hello.
I'm actually just coming across the neighbor, and I'm not going to keep her out of frame because then I have to get a release. So yeah, just kind of a day here in Norman. When I get back, I'll be working on my content and monitoring the racing at Kansas Speedway for rain and storms. There's a slight chance of rain this afternoon, so be keeping an eye on that. And then also working on some content under the science fiction heading. That's a bit of a surprise. There'll be a video on that as well as an article. So head into my car. I'm going to shut it off so you can't necessarily see my plates. We'll get the technology set up and we will be good to go. Well, that was a 17-minute drive. We made it here. We'll compress that down for the video, and we're gonna go pick up some food and then head home. I'm not gonna film that part, but we're gonna make some stops, and we'll get back and we'll be focused on the content, both the race weather content through the racing, and then also some science fiction content we'll be putting together for an article and then a video. Thanks. Well, it is 12:55. I am back home. Fritter Quest was a success. I'll take a picture of that in a minute. I only ate half because it's a pretty darn big fritter. So if you're from Norman, you know exactly what I'm talking about, or any place else with this. I'll call it a chain. It's not really a chain, but it's kind of chainy. A lot of locations around the nation. So I want to get to eat, and then we're going to work on some content. I want to check the radar in the interim and turn on racing from Kansas Speedway. So that's about it on the content side. Like I said, we'll be working on an article later, and we'll be talking about that later. Thanks. So stage break for the Kansas race. It is 1:30 Central, and we're watching the weather for the race weather brand, and no content today, not much. The radar is quiet, generally full of ground clutter. The racing has been pretty good, and the satellite is fairly clear with Kansas City up there. So watching for Kansas Speedway. So some showers down this area here on the radar. Watch those, but they're over 100 miles away. So that'll actually stay pretty quiet. It'll be a good day. And then that'll be it for the day with regards to weather. There's one afternoon, one race after this. Continue to monitor, and then I will get to a point where it'll just be working on content and pushing the brand. So that's what I'm doing right now. So ExoConsulting, give us a visit, and you'll see what's going on in science fiction, and also at race weather. Thanks. Well, it is now 2 o'clock in Central, and the truck race is still on, so we're still monitoring the weather for that. We're watching rain shower down here by Ottawa, some northwest of the track, and then some down here in southwestern Missouri. This was all forecast, so we're watching that going into the afternoon. This is what we do. I mean, this is just part of the race weather brand, race weather content, where we'll go ahead and update the webpage at some point, and then also social media. It's not quite as evident on the satellite. The track is up here. We can see that shower that kind of formed right there, and then more activity down here in the southwestern part of the state. So maybe it is a bit more evident than I thought. Just wanted to share what we do here, and we'll be putting this into the documentary. It is now a little after 4, going back to Kansas Speedway, watching the radar, working on content. Right now the content is primarily a script and working on quotes. It's going to wind up being a bigger article in our science fiction section, which will be our first. We just launched within the last couple of months, so we're trying to get subscribers, followers, everybody else who's interested. Give us a go. And the science fiction article will be looking at starting a small business. And you say that feels like science fiction sometimes, for how weird as things have been, but actually applying the Ferengi rules of acquisition to starting a small business and conducting small business. So I hope that interests people. I hopefully get some readers on that and really kind of develop where we're going as a brand and as a company, and getting a little bit of insight into myself. That's why we're doing this video. And okay, it's about 7 o'clock Central. Racing is over. We had no weather, which was a good break for me. Rain shower stayed east of there, so just easy day on Twitter, easy day with that content and updating the website. And now just taking a break at the pool, going to read for a little bit. I worked on the article towards the end of the race as well, which will wind up being part of the script for my next video. So we'll make sure you tune in so you're seeing a bit of my day. This is the first time I've been here at the pool to relax, and I've lived here 14 months. So, and I live right there, so it's nice to get away for a little bit. Nice to take a little bit of a break when you're starting your own company. You run your own boss, you're also your own worst critic, and you know what needs to be done. So giving yourself a break's needed. So just keep that in mind too. Mental health, and just relax every now and then. Give yourself a break. Well, this is Dr. Aaron Studwell. It is now 9:30 Central, and this is going to call it a day. Thank you for sharing your day with me. I'll be compiling all this tomorrow, and I hope you learned something, saw something, got a little inspiration, and appreciate you had interest in what I'm doing and the content I'm doing, and the services I'm providing to NASCAR community, and the sciences. So, cheers. Well, thank you for watching. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you having interest in what I'm doing here. Again, please, if you've made it to the end, please remember to like the video and then also subscribe to the channel. It'll be much appreciated. Follow us on social media. Give us a check out on ExoConsulting.net. See what we're doing and figure out ways to work together. Thanks. Bye.